Hey everybody, this is Daryl.
And I'm Michael.
This is Big Bang Talks Comics for the week of November 25th. Happy Thanksgiving edition.
Yeah.
Turkey time,
Turkey.
potatoes, gravy.
Man, I'm ready. It's my favorite holiday.
And the best thing I like in my turkey are comics. Anyway, this week, I made my own self giggle. That's terrible.
Hey, they can have their football. I just want to curl up on the couch and read.
So speaking of reading, Michael, Jessica Jones debuted on Netflix this week. I've yet to see episode 1 because I'm a complete slacker. That's where the Thanksgiving holiday comes in. So, Jessica Jones, break it down in like a minute or less and tell the people why they should read it and watch it. Because guess what?
Why? We got volumes 1, 2, 3 of Alias.
Volume 4 comes out in January.
I don't even know what to say. Jessica Jones, the show was amazing. I wouldn't.
Let's talk with your hands.
I wouldn't necessarily say it was better than Daredevil, but man, the best villain that has been in the MCU, hands down, an absolutely chilling villain. They don't even call him Purple Man. He's just Kilgrave.
Well, Kilgrave, he was a C-list villain until this book.
Yeah, like the first time I ever heard about him was in the Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes cartoon, and he was just in one episode, and it was a really good episode. Mind control powers. There's limitless things you could do with mind control powers. You can make anybody do anything basically, but the show itself, you need to watch it. But if you watch it and you like it, you need to read Alias, because Alias is fantastic, and I mean, it's seriously one of, it's written by Bendis, and I'm not
your mortal enemy.
Yeah, my enemy. I'm not a big Bendis fan, but Alias is fantastic. It's very noir. She's a PI. I mean, it's
former superhero.
I mean, it's basically like the show. She's all traumatized, and you don't really know why. But that's kind of like
you gotta read the book.
You gotta read the book, and you gotta watch the show to find out what happened. Why is she so troubled? She's damaged.
But there's redemption.
I feel bad for Jessica.
There's redemption.
I feel bad for Jessica. She's just the kind of girl you want to fix. You want to help her fix herself.
And remember, the actress that plays her used to be the bee in Apartment 23.
Yeah. That was a funny show.
I like
a funny show.
Yeah, I remember James Vanderbeek played himself.
That's all I remember. He was her neighbor.
But yeah, definitely want to read it. And speaking of must reads, the biggest book to come out this week is Dark Knight 3: The Master Race, co-written by Frank Miller and Brian Azzarello.
Frank Miller.
Pick of the week right now, off the bat, Dark Knight 3: Master Race number 1 from DC Comics, with cool little mini comics inside. This week, the Atom, Ray Palmer.
I didn't know that. The Atom.
Boom.
That's interesting. Is it set in the Dark Knight
universe? Yeah.
Continuity. Awesome.
Yeah. And if you want, like that, and you want to get caught up, we've got Dark Knight Returns and DK2, The Dark Knight Strikes Again. The first one, and then the second one, and then pick up the first issue of the third one, all written by Frank Miller, right here at Big Bang Toys, Comics, and Games, because we got them.
We got them.
And also, speaking of Daredevil, we've also got Must Read Daredevil by Frank Miller, Man Without Fear, and Daredevil by Frank Miller and Klaus Janson, Volume 1. Must read stuff. It's Christmas time, this is the stuff you got to read.
Totally.
Only for, this is $29.99, and this is $19.99. Come get it at Big Bang, because we love comics, right?
We do.
We possess the power comics at Big Bang. So, Dark Knight 3, Master Race number 1. You gonna get it?
Yeah. Yeah. Why? Who would I be if I wasn't getting it?
And the thing is, he's already working on Dark Knight 4. He just said that. He said that in an interview just the other day.
Yeah,
he's already planning and working on Dark Knight 4. So you think this is just going to be the end? Well, he's got another story to follow. So who knows what Miller's got in mind? All I know is Miller and DC apparently are back together. Should be intriguing.
We're ready.
We are ready. So that's our pick of the week. Michael, what do you want to talk DC? Do a rundown?
Let's do a rundown, man. Let's do it.
Aquaman 46 comes out. New creative team, Dan Abnett, starts in February, and Jeff Johns returning to the book. So
Abnett, man.
Cullen Bunn's apparently
awesome
wrapping up.
Abnett.
He's wrapping up his run. So yeah. So Aquaman, Batman and Robin Eternal number 8.
Batman and Robin Eternal has been good. Like, It's ended up getting really intriguing. I want to know what is up with Mother.
And they promise
And-
another character is going to be
Yeah.
brought into New 52 continuity, like Cassandra Cain. Who is it? We don't know. Do you know?
I have a feeling.
La 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 la.
No. This is not. This is just speculation.
Oh, okay.
This
Who's-
isn't.
who-
I
who's-
haven't read spoilers
All
or
right,
anything.
speculate, Michael.
Azrael.
Ah, he's a guy we haven't heard from in a while.
Yeah.
Which one though? John Paul Valley? Or?
John Paul.
Yeah, the original.
Valet.
John Paul Valet.
Valet.
Now, if you watch
Yeah.
Gotham, you'll know that the Order of Saint Dumas is in motion in the show Gotham.
See, I kept thinking it was the Court of Owls showing up, but
No.
who is the Order of Saint Dumas?
The Order
I
of
don't
Saint
know
Dumas
that.
is who creates Azrael.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
so if you-
okay, that could be
So
cool.
speaking of Azrael, if you've been look at that transition.
Oh,
Look at
man.
that. So if you're watching Gotham, you'll know that the main villains, their real name is Dumas.
Dumas.
If you didn't know that, you know it now. So no relation to Alexander Dumas, who wrote The Count of Monte Cristo. So at least to our knowledge. So now that's a good movie. I haven't read the book, but I've seen the movie.
That's a good transition.
Yes. So Batman Robin Eternal number 8. Flash number 46. The Reverse Flash is in action.
He's in full effect. The top, Folding Man, the Zoom crew. They're tearing Central City up. You need to read it.
And
You
if
like
you-
the show?
And I haven't
Read
seen
the
last
book.
week's episode yet with Grodd.
God, man, it was awesome.
Yeah.
The one before that, though, was Zoom. Zoom is a beast. What are they going to do at this point?
Zoom is, he's pretty, I don't know, man. It's that black mask. It's a little freaky.
I don't know, man. Zoom's just a monster.
So okay, Flash, right? What about a He-Man Eternity War? We talked about it before. You're still reading it.
I'm still reading it. It
By the
seems
way,
like-
we got tons of Masters of the Universe stuff here in the store.
yeah, tons.
He-Man, for those of you that just call it He-Man.
It almost brings out the kid in me again, just being here, and I'm just like, man, look at all these awesome toys.
We got Gray Skull over there.
Yeah,
A
we got
newer, massive Gray Skull, brand new in the box over there.
Big Trap Jaw and all the new giant figures. And
It's awesome.
if you like He-Man, this is the place to be.
We got him.
But Eternity War, man, if you like He-Man, Eternity War's been better than any cartoons I've seen. I mean,
It's like a more adult take.
not really adult, but just, I mean, I guess it's just more actual story to it. You know what I mean? Like, it's really good. Like, we've talked about it enough in a couple videos, but
Yeah, we just like to mention it
There's
because it's
been-
coming out this week.
yeah, and there's a lot of crazy things have happened. Like, a lot of crazy stuff has happened.
People
Yeah.
should pick up the trade, man.
Yeah, man, pick up the
Order the trade, special order.
See, the thing to know about He-Man Eternity War is that it's written by Dan Abnett, who pretty much put the Guardians of the Galaxy on the map.
Pretty much, yep.
And if Dan Abnett is behind it, who's currently writing the new Hercules series.
Yep. And he's gonna write Guardian. He wrote
Guardians
Guardians.
he
yeah.
wrote Guardians 3000,
Guardians
and
of
now he's
Infinity.
on Guardians of Infinity,
Yep.
which is going to feature the Guardians 1000.
Yeah. Who are they? Only time will tell.
Yeah.
And Run DMC's gonna. Well, not Run, but one of the guys, Daryl from Run DMC, is gonna be writing a story for them as well. Guardians of Infinity. Boom.
Awesome.
Hip hop. All right, He-Man and Eternity War number 12. Jack number 1 is from Vertigo, but that's a DC imprint. Jack
Yeah.
looks cool.
Jacked.
Like a regular Joe Schmo guy. He takes like a pill or something, and he gets jacked. He gets superpowers, and what all types of stuff fall out from that.
Now, see, another thing about Jacked. The thing you want to know about that is it's being written by Eric Kripke. And if you don't know that name, does anybody watch
Supernatural, yep.
Dean and Sam Winchester?
So people
They
should
came from the mind of Eric Kripke. So you should read Jacked, because, I mean, dude, Supernatural's awesome.
It's a brand new number 1. It's Vertigo. Vertigo launched
Yeah,
a lot of new number
I'm
1s.
buying it.
This one looks intriguing.
I'm buying it, definitely.
Speaking,
it looks awesome.
Speaking of which, Unfollow number 1 came out a few weeks ago. Already opted for a TV show. Get number 1 while you can.
Yeah, get it while you can. I hear it's opted for a TV show. It makes me immediately want to snatch it up just to see what, if it's getting opted for a TV show, it must be good.
It has to be good.
Somebody is like, oh, this will be a good TV show. We got to buy it up.
Or the Hollywood suckers, which don't answer that question or comment. No
Whatever.
replies.
Whatever,
So Jack number 1, Robin Son of Batman number 6. Damien, need I say more? Read it. Superman 46. Superman 46 has got to recover from the last issue in 45. If it doesn't, man, I'm looking forward to the throwdown with Vandal Savage. That's going to be cool.
Yeah, and he's been in Superman Wonder Woman too.
Yes, which also comes out.
Superman Batman.
Superman Wonder Woman comes out this week, issue 23.
They broke up.
One of the better books.
Superman broke up with Wonder Woman. How can you do such a thing?
I don't know, man. I think
she's an Amazon. She's an Amazon. How can you break up with an Amazon?
I don't know, man, but I'm afraid Wonder Woman would.
What's he gonna do?
Elbow drop him or something.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be a little scared, but she's an Amazon, man.
Especially with him being depowered.
Yeah.
So, but Superman 46, Superman Wonder Woman 23, Superman Lois and Clark number 2 comes out this week.
No, that's
the pre-New 52 Superman in the New 52 universe. It's intriguing, and he has a beard.
The dark and edgy universe.
Yes.
I'm excited about Lois and Clark, man, because that first book was awesome, and I really want to see where this goes.
Yeah, definitely read that. We are Robin number 6 on the precipice of
Robin War.
Robin War. So if you want to know what's going down with Robin War, you need to be reading We Are Robin in addition to Robin, Son of Batman, and Grayson, which also comes out this week. So let's jump to Independence real quick. Archie number 4. If you like what you've always said, Spider-Man without the superheroics.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. I read a lot of different books at this point. I read superhero stuff. I read, weird sci-fi stuff. I read horror stuff. I needed something a little bit lighter, and how can you get lighter than Archie? Now it's a more modern take. It's Mark Waid, but it's really
Marvelous
good.
Mark Waid.
Marvelous Mark Waid, and there's not much to say about it. I mean, it's more modern.
Actually
it's not like
they're developing it into a TV show.
Yeah, on CW.
Yep.
But it's not all cartoony like Archie used to be. It's
teen angsty.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's really angsty. I mean, you always have the thing, Archie, Betty likes Archie, but Archie really don't care about Betty, and he wants Veronica, and Veronica's the rich girl and everything. Jughead's the comic relief. Whatever, but it's fun. I like it. It's lighthearted. After all, some of the crazy stuff I read week to week, I need a little lighthearted read, and yeah, Archie's great. It's Waid, man. Waid. If there's a writer who can't do any wrong, it's Marvelous Mark Waid.
Black Magic number 2, Greg Rucka. Check it out.
Black Magic was awesome. Check it out. Honestly, number 1 was great. I'm excited. Greg Rucka, Black Magic number 2. Come up here and get it.
Do what he says. Fade Out 11. One more issue to go. Ed Brubaker's 50s Hollywood noir story wrapping up. Number 11 comes out.
I really want to read that.
It's a great read. Jupiter's Circle. I don't want to talk too much about Fade Out. It's about to end, but Fade Out is really, if you like noir Hollywood type of. I used to joke that it was so noirish in Hollywood. It's so way back in the day you could smell the smoke in the room, and I don't smoke. So Jupiter's Circle number 2, number 1 comes out. Mark Miller's continuing his story of Jupiter's Circle.
The prelude or prequel to Jupiter's Legacy. And Jupiter's Legacy is fantastic.
Jupiter's Legacy was good.
Circle's been good, but it's about all the characters in Jupiter's Legacy back in the 50s. So you got superheroes dealing with, J. Edgar Hoover and just, dealing with life in the 50s.
If you like that, Fade Out.
It's really good. Jupiter's Circle and Jupiter's Legacy is one of my favorites, and I'm eagerly awaiting its return. But Jupiter's Circle has, it's been a breath of fresh air. It's a different take on superheroes, and it's all back in the 50s, the 60s. It jumps around a little bit.
It's a historical superhero.
It focuses on different characters here and there, but it's really good, and I'm really excited for it.
Outcast number 13, book on demonic possession, amongst other things.
Premiering on Cinemax.
Very soon.
January, February?
I think it's 2016, yep.
Very soon.
It's Outcast number 13, check it out. If you haven't started it, read it, get the trade. You can special order it anytime, but number 13 comes out. Saga 31, do we really need to talk about Saga?
Crazy stuff happened in the last few issues.
We can talk about Saga tomorrow.
We can talk about Saga tomorrow. Because Caitlin will be here.
She'll be here.
I love Saga too.
I tell you what,
Caitlin.
We're gonna let you guys go at it about Saga.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, Ringside number 1. My personal favorite, because I'm a
yeah.
huge wrestling fan.
Yeah.
I don't care what Sheamus has, and he doesn't have the WWE title.
I heard about that.
He's a paper champion.
I heard about that.
It's a joke, man. That's a terrible. I don't even like Reigns. I'd rather have Dean Ambrose. But anyway, I'm more of an NXT guy. I'm more of the hardcore wrestling fan. But Ringside #1 is about wrestling and the behind the scenes.
Yeah. Did you like the movie The Wrestler?
Yes, Vern Gagne.
It was kind of.
Oh yeah,
The Wrestler.
Oh,
with
Mickey Rourke. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm going with the old one.
Yeah,
back in the '70s.
Yeah.
It was good. It was.
A little depressing, but it's a good movie.
It's the tale of many a wrestler.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but it was a tragic tale.
Yeah.
But if you like that, check out Ringside #1.
Ringside looks awesome. I'm definitely picking it up. I
hope
don't really watch wrestling anymore.
Let's just hope Sting shows up in there.
I don't watch wrestling anymore, but I still love wrestling. It's just something I'm not really into like I was. Comics have taken over, but they're making a wrestling comic book. So
it's the best of both worlds, man. I'm gonna paint my face on as I read the comic. Okay, not really.
I'm on it.
So Ringside #1, Fight Club 2 #7 comes out from Dark Horse Comics. Read it. We've talked about it enough. Michael,
too.
You're still trying to figure out what happened.
I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. It's crazy. We
got a few minutes left. All New Wolverine #2 for Marvel, the greatest company ever. No, I'm just kidding. If you read it, you basically find out X-23. There's tons of X-23s out there.
What?
Yeah.
I haven't read it yet.
There's more clones of X-23 out there. But
That's
she's
awesome.
the all new Wolverine. It was a really cool book.
There can be only one Wolverine.
Apparently, she and Angel, Angel's in there, #1.
Awesome.
Check it out. Carnage #2. Horror meets Carnage.
Carnage #1 is basically all set up. Me and Big John were talking about it earlier. It was good.
It's a setup issue.
Eddie Brock seems like he's going to have a big role in the book, which I love because I was always a huge fan of Eddie Brock. And
John Jameson, Man-Wolf.
Yeah, he's in it too. Yeah, man, I'm really excited about Carnage. I want to see where it's going.
Jerry Conway.
The covers are awesome.
Yes, I love the covers.
I happened to spot a couple of them over there the other day, and they look pretty.
You mean right now?
Well, yeah.
Or what time are we in?
Yeah, what, is it Wednesday? Is it Tuesday?
Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? We don't know. Carnage #2, Jerry Conway. Darth Vader 13 continues. Star Wars Vader Down. Read it if it's the first Star Wars crossover.
Vader Down was awesome.
Yeah.
Vader Down was great.
Depends on what time. No, I'm just kidding.
Vader Down was great. You need to pick up Darth Vader #13. Guardians of the Galaxy #2.
Oh yes, I actually liked it. Michael did you? I'm sticking with it.
I
love the chemistry between Kitty Pryde and Star-Lord. And Rocket Raccoon leads the team.
Star-Lord #1 was really good.
I haven't read Star-Lord.
It was good. But, I'll pick it up, man. It's Guardians. I can't help it, man. I love the Guardians.
I don't care if it's Bendis. Read it.
Yeah.
I love Rocket. I'd rather see him in a team setting than just him and Groot, but that book comes out later on.
Yeah,
2016.
I'll agree there. Or solo. I don't know, the specifics of his.
It was a good book by Scotty Young, but it wasn't. That was more of a goofy book, but.
Yeah, I like the serious stuff.
But Guardians of the Galaxy #2, Hell Hydra #4 finally comes out.
Hell Hydra has been awesome.
Yeah, finishes up Ian Rogers' Nomad.
Yeah,
it's
like Arnim Zola's son and Steve Rogers' son got switched around. I think from different domains or whatever.
Ian Rogers is really Arnim Zola's son from the Dimension Z in Rick Remender's run.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's awesome. I really like it.
But
I thought it was done.
No, it's got one more. Dang. That's what I thought too.
Shield #12.
Shield #12. Now, speaking of done, Shield. This is the last issue before Shield launches again in 2016.
Is it still Wade?
Wade, no, it's Guggenheim. But the thing that Guggenheim's going to do in the new book, he's going to have Deathlock on the team, Mockingbird, Quake, which you kind of have Wade's book has been great because he really integrated it in the Marvel Universe, but tied in the characters from the show. Which, by the way, the show, last episode, was awesome. Big reveal. I actually think S.H.I.E.L.D. is much better. It's much better than I ever thought it would be in Season 3. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's
been good.
A lot of people wrote it off. It is so different from Season 1.
I want to know what is going on with the planet that Simmons was on.
I don't know, man.
Like, what was up
There's
with that?
There's this Inhuman there.
Something is there.
and Inhuman there that apparently possesses great power.
Yeah, and that one dude said the planet has moods.
Yeah,
Are
interesting.
we talking about ego?
Could be ego. Yeah, we were speculating on that before. Michael might be onto something there. But
I'd be
read,
happy if I was.
but read Shield number 12. Moon Girl. I feel like we can talk about. We're going to talk about Shield just solely by itself here later. Maybe this week or next week. Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur number 1.
Devil Dinosaur.
Looks like a fun, quirky book. It's got Devil Dinosaur in there. There's a reason why I'm going to read it, and it's Marvel, and it's a number 1, so why not? You should try it. Silk number 1. Silk is now working for the Black Cat.
Yeah, Silk is an awesome character. Like I really like her. Cindy Moon. She's a really cool character.
Yeah, I mean,
I've never read any of her series.
She was the other girl bitten by the other person bitten by the radioactive spider, like Peter. I actually grew to like her in the Amazing run with Dan Slott. So Silk, check it out. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl number 2. I'm sure Caitlin's going to talk about that one. It's quirky. And lastly, Venom Space Knight number 1. Really looking forward to this one because I just like Venom, and something about him being in space just sounds cool.
Yeah, man. Venom was always one of my favorite characters growing up, and it's been hard for me to accept anybody but Eddie Brock with the symbiote.
It's true.
But man, Flash Thompson is cool.
He's doing it.
I can take it.
He's doing it. I mean, I'm actually impressed.
It hurts to say it, but Flash Thompson is cool. I like him in the symbiote. I haven't read any of the stories. I haven't read Anti-Venom. I haven't read the last Venom series that went like 40 issues or something like that. I haven't
Agent
read
Venom.
Agent Venom. I haven't read that stuff, but he's been in the last Guardians of the Galaxy volume, and I liked Flash in that. And you found out what they were. I forgot what they were called, but you actually found out where the symbiotes come from.
Planet
That's like
Symbiote.
30 years in the making. We finally find stuff.
It's pretty cool.
They're kind of like plant aliens or something.
That was in the other Guardians run by Bendis.
Yeah, and I'm gonna check it out, man. I haven't added it to my file yet, but as soon as I come in tomorrow
or today.
Today.
What are we in?
What time is it?
Read Venom Space Knight number 1.
We told you.
Okay. Back to reality. Last week I read 2 books. I just want to mention 2 books you should be reading. Black Knight number 1, Spider-Woman number 1. Spider-Woman's pregnant. Nobody knows who the daddy is. That's the whole point of the book. But it was actually good.
What should we be talking about if we're talking about last week's books?
Yeah.
The Mighty Thor number 1.
Oh, man. That was awesome. Why should somebody read Mighty Thor without giving anything away?
Okay. Well, first off, there's this big
We got 2
civil war.
minutes.
There's a big civil war brewing between all 9, 10
all
realms?
10 realms.
10 realms?
Yeah, because Heaven, the one. Yeah,
Heaven. And
H-E-V,
there's a big, there's like a dark, what are they, like a dark Congress or it's set up with Malekith and a couple of the other leaders of the other realms.
All 10 realms are represented, and you have the peaceful elves are all falling out of space.
Odin, yeah, that was an awesome scene because the book starts out and you're like in a space station, and then you just see light elves' bodies.
And Odin's a jerk face.
Odin is a jerk face. Like, what is he thinking? And
his brother, the Serpent, is like the head of his guard.
Yeah.
Man.
There was a really awesome reveal at the very end of the issue, the last page, and you're just like, oh, man.
It was awesome.
What's to say? He's back. He's bad again.
You should be reading Mighty Thor number 1, written by Jason. Can't do no wrong, Aaron. But I want to mention Black Knight.
I still need to read it. I got it. But
Black Knight had a twist at the end. Not revealing too many spoilers, I'm just going to have to do it. But basically, he's in Weird World. And at the end, the Uncanny Avengers show up. But it's revealed that the Blade, he sees like his past descendants talking to him. You know what price you paid to stay here. And basically, Black Knight had to kill to rule his a part of Weird World.
Let's just spoil the whole book for Michael.
Well, you should have read it anyway.
I need to read it.
Did that really spoil it for you?
A little bit. I haven't read it.
Sorry. But you should try it out.
I wish you didn't know who Thor was.
But I do. Anyway, check out these books. These are books you definitely want to read. We'll talk more next week. We'll talk more later in the week, actually. Stay tuned as we talk comics here at Big Bang Toys, Comics, and Games. Hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving, eats a nice big meal, and watches some football, which most people that watch this video are not watching football, but watch something.
They
Go
might.
watch Jessica Jones. Go see Creed in movie
Yeah,
theaters.
right now, the last I saw,
94%,
94% on
man.
Rotten Tomatoes.
So go watch Creed, the son of Apollo Creed. Who thought we were talking about boxing in a comic video?
Hey, man. Jack of all trades or whatever.
But all I know is it's going to be better than Fantastic Four.
The movie's underrated. It gets a bad rep.
The 2/3 of it.
Gets a bad, yeah,
Two-thirds
two-thirds.
of it.
Two-thirds of that movie is good.
So, but anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up.
Two-thirds.
I'm gonna wrap it up there. I'm Daryl.
And I'm Michael.
This is Big Bang Talks Comics for the week of November 25th, 2015. Read some comics, be here, and if you're looking for something for us to recommend, check out our recommended reading section or just ask us because
Yeah. Comment, give us a like, tell us,
we possess the power of comics. We know comics.
not the power cosmic, the power comics.
That's right. And don't forget,
We got it.
poof.